All right, what's up? Welcome everybody. This is must-stache bringing you another PAL VR Assault cast. We are in week 4, and we have an awesome matchup today of Legion versus AMF 4. Glad to be here on a Sunday. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, great afternoon before the holiday here in the US, 4th of July. That said, we've got a pretty cool international lobby today. Not everybody's international, but we do have a mix of people from around North America and the rest of the world on the Legion side. So it's going to be a cool matchup. Legion is an excellent team, our Season 3 runners-up, and then AMF 4 is a team that gained a lot of momentum toward the end of last season. Pretty aggressive players, really talented, so I think it's going to be a fun matchup. We are going to be getting started on Snow Peak here momentarily. We currently have 9 in the lobby, but we briefly had 10, so I think we're going to be going pretty quickly. I see a few of you guys in the chat already. What's up, everybody? I see Rolly. What's up? Top G, La Roja, Ronan, Rogue Dice. Thank you for joining. I'm excited to be here. I know AMF 4 is a predominantly Spanish-speaking team, so maybe we'll hear some of those call-outs today. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to speak to them in Spanish on this cast, but I will say hola, and appreciate y'all being part of our league. On Snow Peak here, we're going to be on the new OBJ, so let's see who our rosters are. This is going to be interesting. Oh yeah, alright, so for Legion today we're gonna have Barry, Fly, Zakul, JC, and Boredom. And then over on the AMF 4 side we're gonna have Eloy, Big Daddy Dabs, Betsy, Daft Men4, I'm gonna go ahead and just call you Daft, and Hoosier Mayan. So new OBJ, Legion, I've casted Legion on this OBJ before. They're a very good team on this. JC in particular on defense has a spot that I will show you here in about a round or so when they take the Volk side that is just so tough to deal with. So it's going to be interesting to see how AMF 4 adapts and tries to overcome that, but they're definitely going to have their work cut out for them. Shamshaw, what's up? Thanks for joining. All right. How's everybody doing out there? Haven't casted in a bit, so I'm glad to get one more in before we take the week of 4th of July off. We are going to have a bye week here next week, so all right, we are getting into the action. Let's go ahead and get you into the game, and we are going to follow in Marsoc.
Let's go. Okay. Where are we going? Yeah.
All right, so we've got one quick spawn on Marsoc, 4 coming here with Barry as the fire team leader. Here comes the quick spawn. JC, he's going to be working on hitting this initial spawn. Just a little behind, so a couple are going to sneak by. He's got that long gun, which is going to be hard for us to see. We're going to go over the shoulder here, but you see Hoosier and Dabs able to slip through. He does take out Dabs, and we'll see what Hoosier decides to do if he exposes to JC up here. JC is hittable from Hoosier's spot, but Hoosier's got to worry about that pressure coming from uphill. You've got Eloy working his way out of the tunnel. If he can get here quickly, he might be able to slow this down. But we got a heavy Marsoc presence here at the old OBJ on the Heskos. Looks like Zakul and Betsy getting into it. This is going to be a tough cross for these guys. Check out Eloy holding the barrels up top. He's got good eyes on those uniforms as they cross all that white snow. It's going to be tough. Down closer to OBJ, we got Barry. He's got JC supporting him from B over on Overwatch. He is fire team, so Legion's going to start to spawn in here momentarily. Hoosier super active, trying to make it tough for JC's 12X, being active on the OBJ. But watch out for these guys. As soon as they poke their heads up, he might be exposed. Still got Boredom and others on the old OBJ. Heskos trying to cross, trying to leave that area, but again, that's going to be tough. And Zakul takes one on OBJ. He's going to have an open push here. Betsy takes him out. Check out where she's holding. Great spot. Holding the cross. All that snow across the way. She's not exposed to JC. Great play by Betsy with her famous iron sights. Eloy still trying to hold it. Boredom just sneaks through, and you got Fly making his way to the iceberg. No, Boredom doesn't sneak through. Eloy gets him. Great shot. That was a really tight window. I thought he made it. Here comes Fly putting shots on Boredom. Oh, that's not Fly. Or excuse me, putting shots on Eloy. Eloy sneaks out. Can he knife him? He goes for the quick kill and takes him out. Alright, Zakul over here, spawning B. Looks like JC went down. I see his kid on the ground. And Zakul putting shots out, takes out Def. So far, AMF 4 able to beat back this push. Betsy still working the cross with her iron sights. She's got a friendly on uplink. She sees that, and JC takes her out. Looks like we got Fly and Boredom pushing across the way here. Zakul working on dabs. Hits her through the tin. And very close to OBJ. He smokes it out. He is fire team. Legion's got one down, so he's not going to get any spawns. Here comes Hoosier. He's got a frag coming. It doesn't hit. Barry gets the code hot and then backtracks. What's our Overwatch look like? Can Zakul help? Hoosier's going to have to expose. Looks like he and JC tag team that. Uphill, you got others coming toward the OBJ. Oh my goodness. And Betsy might have eyes on Barry. He feels the pressure. Tucks in just in time. His friends are going to pour out, but JC's able to take out Betsy from uphill. And Boredom joins him on the OBJ. So now Legion's going to push forward, try to get the spawn lock. Hoosier's going to be pouring out. Boredom's going to see him. Here comes Eloy. There's just too many people to deal with. JC's got an empty mag, but you see him working on these guys out of A spawn. And that's going to do it for round one. Legion, as Betsy tries to get what she can. Good win, Legion. All right. Good stuff, good push. Man, Betsy held it for as long as she could on that cross. Eventually one was able to sneak through, and unfortunately it was Fire Team. So Legion was able to get Fire Team sending the code with the rest of the reinforcements coming in on the OBJ. And then again, you just see the power of those Overwatch positions across the lake. If you are playing Marsoc on this map, great idea to quick spawn somebody like Legion did with JC at the start of that round. You know, it's going to cost one of your lives that you have to make the attack overall, but you have a great chance at getting at least one off of that initial OBJ push, which makes your push a lot easier. So great move by Legion, doing that from the very beginning and then also supporting it through the rest of the round. Great play, great strategy, and we'll see what AMF does to respond. What's up? Gotcha. It's interesting, YouTube, I don't know whose names everybody is out there, but hope you all are enjoying this switch to YouTube that we made, coming over from Twitch. I think YouTube's a pretty great experience from the user, from the viewer's perspective. All of our casts are going to be saved permanently now, so as teams go, you know, throughout the season and then playoffs, they're going to be able to watch these casts and about the strategy. All right, we're gonna hop back in and follow AMF4. All right, looks like we're gonna have two quick spawns. We got Dabs as Fire Team. She's gonna be joined by Hoosier, and Eloy looks like he's gonna head toward the garage and the tunnels. All right, there's one spawn. There's another spawn. Oh my goodness. Why won't it let me go to him? Go, go, go. Betsy's trying to get there. Again, it's not going to be quite quick enough to hit the initial cross, but she might see some helmets sticking up here. I don't have her gun audio for some reason. I don't know what's going on. There it is. Looks like Barry takes a bullet, but does not go down. You got Zakul playing the boxes on OBJ. And JC up top, working the tower. Eloy here, getting close to Fly. Fly's just holding that cross. Same thing we saw last round, just from a different spot. A couple of AMF4 are in the smoke trying to make it, but as soon as that smoke disappears, they're in trouble. That's tough. Here comes Eloy, trying to take out Fly on the reload. And it's a trade. He wasn't expecting him to be that high. Looks like Daff is the last one up for AMF. And he's getting close to OBJ. Interesting twist here from Legion. I'm expecting JC to play this spot. And we've got Boredom doing it instead. I think they're saying, hey, we're being casted. We don't want to give our secrets out. So I ain't going to show exactly where he plays, but it ain't where Boredom is. Boredom also a great shot. Looking toward that A spawn. See him trying to find dabs. There's a lot of cover though, so that's going to be a tough shot. And you got Eloy over here on A. Hoosier coming over. Gonna have to deal with that Boredom cross. Yikes, man. See how hard he is to see on that tower. And if he makes it past this, he's gonna have to deal with Zakul's physical presence. Zakul, though, more worried about uphill. But he's got help from Barry, so... First light on the fence, Barry and Fly. They make it past this. I mean, good luck with that. It's tough. You're gonna have to deal with Zakul looking up. That's good D. And you see JC and Boredom working everybody lakeside. Boredom taking shots here. You do have Betsy who was able to push onto the lake. Just too much presence there. She got hit by Boredom, but Zakul was also taking shots. Zakul, we're gonna confirm it. Dabs as fire team trying to work her way over. And Eloy had success up top. He was able to take one out. He has smoked Fly. Great smoke. So he's able to make his way down. But he goes down right as I go to switch to him. Zakul takes him out from that same last resort OBJ presence.
Voila.
So great job. Almost made the push. Got the first kill that he needed. Smoked out the second. Just that extra redundancy. Great defense by Legion.
Go, JC. Go get him.
Here comes Betsy. She's gonna get all the way to the chin shed. You see Fly takes out one more. It's the same shot we've been looking at. Still got Zakul here helping him out. Everybody else over there is gonna have a tough time between all of these Legion eyes. Boredom's so hard to hit here. He was joined by JC. Here comes JC. He's gonna go around, hit the lake, and get right up and close into that spawn. Take shots at one, doesn't connect. He's got Daff working it. Right now AMF4 just stalling out a little bit. They're trying to figure out how to make this work. It is tough. That cross that Boredom's holding across all that open smoke is it's tough to smoke. It takes a lot of smoke. And this is just tough, man. On this map, you're able to push right up here and get eyes basically almost into their spawn. So Daff's like, what the hell is that? Doesn't react quick enough and goes down. And then you got Fly staying disciplined, still holding that same cross. You hold it from a spot like here, secondary spot here, you keep them guessing. And man, this is good, tight, disciplined defense. This is what I expect to see from Legion. What makes them such a great team. So Barry coming up. He might be able to get eyes on some of these. He's just getting hungry for kills. He peeks that, decides not to. AMF getting the smoke out. They want to make this work. But you hear Hoosier right there take a bullet. And Boredom takes another one. Again, look what they're trying to see. It's so hard. He's not lit up red on their screen. He's just in that tower between the posts. We got 3 teammates here. They do have big guns. Just trying to find it. Eloy's trying to use the trees to the best he can. Great shot, dude. Headshot. Now move, move, move. You're gonna have to worry about Barry. JC's still causing trouble back in their spawn. So this is the second one. You finally get boredom out of that spot, and then you have JC in a position that's just as powerful. He takes out a Marsoc here, so he isn't watching at the moment. Zakul's up on the Heskos. Barry's also looking uphill. So if they go fast, they're going to have a chance to make this cross. But you already have Borden working their way through the hangar downhill. And again, like, you guys know what it looks like. Fly's been here all game. These shots are just going to be that camera the whole time. So AMF 4 still trying to leave their spawn. JC still here causing trouble. Big Daddy Dab still fire team. She finally got up to the shed, but is able to push further. You see just up ahead one of her teammates went down. So they're trying to make that cross. Sounds like Hoosier takes a bullet as he throws that smoke. He gets to the visual cover. But again, man, these long-range players just so deadly. You say JC, take him out right there. If that wouldn't have worked, Boredom would have had eyes. Barry drops a grenade right on his head. It's just nuts, man. This is an extremely good team playing a very strong, what I would call meta defense for what your defense should look like on this map. Alright, Fly, let's give you some action.
-1 tunnel.
Looks like you just took out one trying to flank you. He's gonna go to confirm that. There it is, and then his eyes are back downhill. Interesting twist here. Zakul did take a more kind of aggressive approach for a moment there, but I think now he's just getting kill hungry. He's gonna see if he can see them before JC and before Boredom get eyes on them as I try to make that cross. AMF4 though, down to one player. It's Dabs. She just wants one of these guys.
Oh my god.
She's a little frustrated she can't move. I feel you. It's tough. Putting shots on him. I think, man, yeah, there you go. You know, your one chance at success there is either taking those people out, rock hopping, iceberg hopping along the lake, and just trying to keep visual cover between yourself and the OBJ, between the players on the pillbox and things like that on the OBJ. Just try to take away that long exposed angle from them. Use the good cover that you do have on the lake. It's tough, it's possible, but you can cause some damage there and then cut off reinforcements out of base spawn. After that, you know, you can always try that flank up kind of through the tunnels and such, but it's tough, man. There's a reason that Legion went to the championship last season. They are home team tonight, so this was their map pick. Snow Peak, they are on defense on that Snow Peak objective. Maybe the best team that I've seen play defense on that. So, man, I've seen a lot of top tier teams stall out against them, so all good. All right, we are going to head on to map 2. Looks like we are Turbine. So let's get our stuff updated here. You all are going to go to a word from our sponsor. Alright. Hopefully you all saw a word from our sponsor. It was black on my end. So shout out to Sunlocky Games. If you are new to PAL VR, we're sponsored by Sunlocky, which is a gunstock, VR gunstock company. They make all sorts of VR accessories, golf club attachments, ping pong paddle attachments, gun stocks for games like Onward, and they're backed by awesome customer service. So if you are in the market for any VR accessories, be sure to check them out. New to Season 4, we're also sponsored by Helga, the game manager. Helga is a management tool that can help you organize your internal teams, understand schedules, coordinate with other teams' captains to help schedule scrimmages, make the match scheduling process easier. So a really cool tool. They're supporting us with a code to use, their basic version, and we encourage everybody to check that out for your team organization needs. All right, we are on Turbine Map 2. We're going to be on the top OBJ or top bridge OBJ location, waiting on teams to strategize, and then we will hop in. All right, what's up, doggy dog? See you in the chat. Laser Sham, I got you. Good call, thank you. No lasers that round, but wasn't it beautiful just seeing those long shots? All right, we're gonna hop in here. Teams are coming in. Legion's gonna start off as Marsoc. And we got lasers on. You guys can see the screen. We're good to go. Sending 4 on the cross. JC's gonna go up top. So he's gonna have first good eyes that we're gonna be able to see at least. Just looking to help his team make that cross a little bit easier. I love to see the push that I see from AMF 4 here. They decide not to go where his laser is. Smart play. Is anybody gonna push the red car? Not happening. JC does take out one that you kind of see. Meanwhile, we got to get eyes on everybody else making their way up the street. You got Def holding down top green inside with Betsy and Dabs holding the OBJ. Here comes Borden checking for C4s. Nothing there. It's a flash out. Counter frag just slows him down a bit. Borden trying to spray through the desk. And he does take him out, but that slow frag with the pin pull takes him out. Zakul here on the OBJ. Whoop. You guys been blind for a bit. They got 4 dead AMF. Happened too fast, man. Here comes Zakul. He's going to do this spawn log just like you see in that intro video for PAL VR. Looks like he's working on going into green for some reason. You do have a friendly in there. Looks like he might have been down, so Zakul goes and picks him up. Problem is, they're going to have to exit. They are good shooters. And they do it. So code's hot for Legion. AMF 4 back to 4 dead once again. Last up is Eloy. They got frags coming close to their spawns. Eloy, though, is way back. Working on Doghouse. Which, it's going to be tough. Alright, so we got Zakul, others, Berry Fire Team. They're just locking this. Watching these people silhouette themselves. And take them out. So that's 5 dead for AMF 4. Tough aggressive push by Legion. And that's going to be our round 1 for map 2. Good push, man. They did it all at once. Had one take green. While they took green, you just had eyes looking forward, pushing up the bridge, hitting shots, and able to take out those 2 that were stacked close on OBJ and going for the cap. All right, so Legion takes the first point of map 2. Ask for accommodation. I don't know what you all are talking about in chat. Hopefully nothing that I need to do on my end, but all good. All right, so this time on Volk. One thing I expect here, so again, we were talking about AMF 4 being an aggressive team. Looked like on Snowpeak on their Marsoc attack, they did have a couple people with 12x scopes, so we might see something like that, you know, from the cliffs, looking for Overwatch. But one thing I think we're going to see from Legion, especially from JC. I want you to notice it. Watch how aggressive their defense is. Watch how far forward they push on this turbine defense. They are going to make sure that AMF4 has to engage them from the parking lot and from the front doors of the lobby, and then from the guard booth. And if they win those gunfights, you know, against people like JC who are going to be laying down this bridge, they're going to have to push up to the next layer. You know, it's going to be that green split, and they're gonna have to engage there, and then they'll have to engage a third time as they enter green or as they're on the OBJ. And so really good teams are excellent at pushing you back, knocking you on your heels, finding opportunities where there's 4 dead for Marsoc, and then moving even further forward in their defense. So that's the sort of thing I'm gonna be expecting here from Legion. You saw their defense on Snow Peak. Honestly, like, perfect defense. You're working on strategy for your teams, copy that. They're tough shots to hit, but those are the right spots. All right, so we got Betsy going wide. Betsy might have first eyes on this. I think it's going to be a little delayed. JC does take out Hoosier, so he and Betsy are kind of working on each other. Nobody's made the push up quite yet, so we don't have any action on bridge. There's our first action. We take out one from parking. We got a lot of Overwatch here. Dabs, top, rooftop. Looking for Zakul. Zakul just barely showing his head. That's a tough shot. And you see Barry sneaking right in under him. You might see JC wallbang this. She rotates off just as it happens. It's gonna be tough. See Perry's head sticking up, and he takes her out through the yellow metal, which is penetrable. All right, here comes Daff, nice and low. Remember what I said? They find that opportunity. Just a great shot by Eloy, taking out JC as he tries to push forward. Legion thought they had a moment of weakness, trying to push up as far forward as they could. Good smoke coming out by AMF4. Love to see that. And great shot again, Eloy. Taking out another off red car. He goes down, unfortunately, but he did free up a little bit of pressure on the bridge. So Daff's able to move forward. They do have smoke coverage. So a little worried about a peek. They use the one noob tube for the round. There it is. Dude, great push, great push. Go, 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 go. Zakul holding them off. Sprays 2 through the smoke. It's so tough. And then you got Hoosier as fire team here. He's getting fragged, so he's going to have to move. He's pinched by a double frag. They don't hit. And his fly zone frag takes himself out. He lets out a unhappy word, letting Hoosier know that it's safe to push. But the back door smoked, so he doesn't feel comfortable pushing out of that. He's got teammates spawning on him. Barry flashes. I don't think it catches. Betsy just spawned on him. Looks out the windows and takes somebody on OBJ. Hoosier, quick reaction on boredom. That's a really tough shot when they're running in like that. It's like Betsy's was a trade, so she's down. And unexpected from the flank, because they never got Zakul out of that powerful bridge spot. Alright, so we're back. Zakul's going to hold eyes on green until he sees that it's empty. You see what's happening. It is empty. Legion's just clearing that until they focus downhill. So for now, you got Def and others working forward. Still have Eloy up top. Oh, wrong guess. He gets taken out. And Zakul takes out Betsy on the pillar. Tough spot here for Hoosier. He's fire team, super exposed unless you go low, so he goes low. Got Util coming out, blocked by the boxes. Trying to pick up Betsy, but unfortunately gets a little too tall. And Zakul makes him pay from the crooked box. So Zakul a little at risk here. From up top, looks like Dabs is down. We got a couple down, so AMF's just gonna take a break here and try to recover some of these lives, make everyone count. Betsy's still downed on that pillar. Eloy looks like he went for Dabs. Did he get her? She must have bled out just as he got there. Smoke coming in. Barry trying to take shots at him. Whoa, what the heck? Doesn't connect. Now he does. And we got everybody dead, man. Everybody down. Hoosier creeping forward, trying to take this out. Legion now, just so aggressive, so far forward. Let's see, I think JC's feeling a little exposed. He might decide to back off, go to his prone spot. But he does have excellent advantages on a lot of these people. He's just got too many to deal with right now. So he goes down. Good frag coming in. Where's it going to land? Excellent frag, Hoosier. And here comes AMF 4. Love it, man. I love the team coordination I'm seeing on Marsoc. They know when they get these people out of those positions and they push. Perfect timing and team rhythm. Good smoke. They're going to need to take green. Once again, it's always tough. So far, Legion's done an excellent job with their utilities. Check out Fly's body language here in green. Looks like he's holding the back door. And he takes one out. Eloy making the push right up to the OBJ, using the chaos to his advantage. Not going for the immediate code. Oh, he guesses wrong on the sound, so now he's got a quick reload. And Barry takes him out. Oh, he thought Barry was going to continue, and Barry just stopped right here. JC takes out Dabs, top green. We've had two extremely close pushes by AMF 4. Just not quite able to make it all happen at the same time. Had that chance in green. Just unfortunately lost the head-to-head. Had the chance on the bridge. Like, the instincts are there. The timing is there. Here comes Betsy. And JC takes her out. Eloy smokes run out. They're trying to spray through the smoke. Doesn't connect. I think AMF 4 is getting low on lives here. See him put shots on JC. JC with his head barely peeking over that pillar. Wins that fight. Alright, we do have more lives. More AMF 4 coming in right now. We got 3 up. All in spawns. Is a cool and a great forward-looking position. But so is Boredom. So Boredom's able to get them first. So is JC. Too many people all looking the same way. You got Fly also front door green. Fly might have the first eyes on the parking. Nope, he's looking top 3-story. And you got Betsy right now last up. Is she the final for the match or for the round? I think so. I think Betsy actually has the one gun that's super clean from an iron sight perspective. Maybe not, it's huge. She does have a big scope blocking us. But it's a big gun. Alright. Legion takes it. Great win. Check out our scores for the end of map 2. Alright, back to the scoreboard. Earlier I tried to blaze that Sunlocky ad. I don't think it worked. I'm gonna try again. Be right back. I don't know, man. Sunlocky ad's broken. We'll fix it, guys. Alright, Holland, what's up? See you in the chat. Holland says that was impressive. It was, man. That's a big compliment coming from Holland. AMF knows what they're doing. Legion knows what they're doing. And honestly, AMF 4 too, man. Like, I am seeing excellent timing, excellent rhythm from their team. It's just not quite coming together at the exact same time. But it will happen. Like, that's why they're an excellent team. They're showing it. Like, I love the instincts. I love the aggression. They're trying to find these opportunities and push up. It's just tough, man. Sometimes there's not a lot you can do when you have a team that's super dialed in like Legion is tonight. We're gonna be going to quarantine next, so I'm gonna let the teams load in here. We're gonna update a couple things. And it looks like we're going to be on the new OBJ. So I'll get you guys into the tent as it happens. Big goal for tonight. Make sure everybody sees all the action. All right. Quarantine going to be map 3. Just waiting on teams to load in here. Checking out the chat. I love seeing all the Legion people show up and support each other. Same with AMF. You guys always do a great job cheering your friends on across teams from your gaming group. Cool to see. Appreciate y'all being here and supporting us. Still waiting on folks to come in. Doesn't look like we have any subs. Not that I saw. Double check again. Nope. I think it's the same crowd. So I mentioned it earlier, we're in week 4 right now. We're going to have a bye for the 4th of July holiday this coming week. So no games for the next week. We'll pick it up with week 5 after that. We've got a couple of new teams coming in. I'm excited to see some of these teams play. Another European team. I believe they're European, UK. Not sure if that counts anymore as EU, but Imperial is new to PAL VR, going to be starting soon. Unfortunately, weren't able to make their match scheduling workout this week, but we'll see them shortly. All right. Team's getting their last minute strategy in here on quarantine. We're on the new OBJ. This one, so Turbine's a map that's played a lot. Like, there's very strong meta positions. Snow Peak, I think, is played enough that teams kind of figured out some of the areas you want to go. Quarantine so far on this new OBJ, I have not seen a lot of really solid, strong. Anybody going this way? No. Okay. I haven't seen a lot of like really strong meta positions. So maybe under development a little bit. Be interested to see how these teams attack this. Somebody gets Daff.
Very dead.
Nobody gets him. Just downed him. But I think he's gonna have to respawn. So that's first pre-fire. Next pre-fire is this cross. Careful here. You see Dabs taking it easy. She's aware that this is a risk. But man, that sand is so bright that it's so hard to leave that position that Dabs is on right now. You got Betsy pushing her way onto the OBJ. She looks like she's downstairs. I can't take eyes off of Dabs there because that's going to be a tough cross. Betsy is going to have an attempt. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, she was the one camera I couldn't see. Barry came downstairs. She was just late on it. And he goes right up top to the OBJ. I think he's going to be able to get this cap. Will she hear his footsteps? He takes out Hoosier. She pulls out her tablet downstairs. You see that. And here she comes. But Barry's going to get the cap out. He's going to have teammates on him. Zakul takes out somebody at AC. They get a trade, so fire team's down, but Boredom's still here. JC's working on one spawn lock. He takes out Daff. And then you've got the other spawn locked by Zakul and others. And even more immediate than Zakul, you got Fly, who's going to take anybody from A side here. So we're talking about, maybe not solid meta positions, but if there is one, it's this. Lock those spawns, right? Take a position like this. Lock this spawn. Take a position like this. Like, look at all these 4 people. How many is JC going to get here? It is so difficult to kill people on Garage. especially when they're using what, an M16 holographic solo fire on a running target with 3 shots. Yeah, man, like tough. Eloy, great shot, does get him. Time is tight though. This is a long push. So these people trying to come in, there's just not enough time. Quarantine is so far away. And so that's going to do it. Legion takes map 3, round 1. They found their opportunity, man. They took AC right away. They slowed down the defense, slowed them down from getting to the OBJ. Betsy did make it down into the tunnel, into the bottom parking garage tunnel. But she uses that LMG. It was just a little bit behind, so they were able to push in, get to the OBJ with fire team, and get the cap. All right, let's give them a point. Map 3, round 1. Great win once again, Legion. So as I was saying there, make your on Marsoc, on New Quarantine, make it your team's goal to get spawn control. So top AC is a good, powerful position. You certainly want to keep Volk off of there so that you don't get spawn trapped. Getting somebody up there and knowing that that person has a really powerful spot, so your teammates on the ground, below them, don't worry so much about those same positions that top AC is going to have great eyes on. Just work on getting forward aggressively to that spot that we saw Fly use at the end for the A spawn lock. Over on the other side, crucial to have Marsoc in garage. As Volk spawns B and they have to cross, those dunes, Heskos, on that far side, or if they have to cross by the flipped Hummer, they're all super exposed. So having a presence garage makes life easy. And then it's a matter of getting physical bodies to the OBJ, which Legion did. So great push. Let's see how AMF 4 responds. And see what our defense looks like from Legion. It's another pre-fire out the other door. Nobody going there yet. And we might see the same thing here from Dabs. Looking for shots. Where's she going? Which way? She's looking for it. So is Zakul. This Zakul, that is an extremely tough shot for him though on this white car. This is a common defensive spot for the other OBJ location, and in my opinion, it's one of the toughest spots in the game period to kill people from. You see Eloy take out Zakul. Great kill, but here comes Fly trying to refrag that. How far is Eloy gonna go? Fly is gonna have footsteps momentarily. Got a frag coming in, doesn't connect. Mid-map, check it out, we got a couple there, we're gonna rotate in a second. Got Hoosier trying to work his way forward, JC just below AC. JC's taken out by the people on the old OBJ center burning. And we got a trade head-to-head. Barry tank, but he's refragged immediately. So lots going on here. AMF 4 knows they have lots dead. I want to see that same thing we saw on Turbine, where they know it. I think they know that their opportunity is here.
Oh my god.
Somebody takes out another. Hoosier's going to have to respawn because we had 4 Legion dead. That's the best chance we're ever going to have to move forward to these positions. Let's go.
I'm going garage side.
All right, so they weren't able to get quite as far as they wanted to. And JC takes out Betsy. Hoosier still down, center map.
I'm gonna try to take AC.
Dab's gonna have, oh, she throws utility. Zakul doesn't see her, but he sees that bright green smoke came from somewhere over here, so he's looking for her.
Yep, hold up, hold up.
He's got cover for now, but can't catch that. Zakul has excellent eyes on her. So does Boredom, just showing his head over the top. Hoosier's still downed up front here. We're trying to figure out a way to pick him up, but JC confirms him with the frag. That's such an exposed pickup. It's going to be extremely tough. Got Boredom on the APC. And AMF still going to work on spawning here. Zakul put lots of shots on them.
Do we have someone on uplink?
Looks like JC's working the garage. First checks the windows, hold across, but he's going to come up top for a more aggressive approach.
Flank wide right, flank wide right.
Just misses Betsy going across, but he calls her out. So we're going to see a rotation there. How quick will it happen? I don't see that rotation happen immediately. Oh, it's because Zakul's got a wall. He knows. And there's the rotate. Good comms.
One hold uplink, one pushing AC.
JC calls another out. Somebody's got excellent eyes on him.
Hold up and down.
Looks like it's Eloy, but Eloy's able to take him out, or JC's able to take him out, and then a long shot on Hoosier. I don't know what happened to the overlay. There's a key for that. I'm gonna hit some keys and see if we can get that back. There it is. Whatever key that was. Alright, so now the Legion has the most ideal strong positions. Push them back all the way to their spawn. They did have fire team on center burning. But check it out. You got one top AC. Hoosier shooting all the way back into B spawn. And then he's going to rotate and have eyes on the other spawn. So this is what I was talking about with Legion's so good at. You saw it on Turbine. Push as far forward as possible. Make them engage all the way back into their spawns. So you see Zakul just going to do this pivot over and over and over and over again. And it means that 10 feet out of their spawn, these Marsoc players have to engage. This isn't an easy shot. So they got to kill him just to move forward. And then as they try that, you got JC. This is going to be tough for me to show, but he's got excellent eyes on white car. So Betsy feels that. She's going to rotate green crate, which is the most ideal scenario, but Boredom's here. Boredom just turns, so just off on the timing. Zakul recognizes that, but in order to take out green crate, he's got to go to a less advantageous spot, which you see, and Betsy's able to make him pay. Still have Eloy up top. Eloy, I think, has been aware of JC, so he's been working on JC for a while, just not making it able to make it happen. If he's careful with this rotation, might see Barry's gun sticking out. Seems like he's aware that Fly should be around there. He's hoping JC will expose, but JC's just not doing it. JC takes out Def. You see that body. He's looking for more. Must have seen Betsy cross. And just not showing his head to Eloy. Eloy really wants him. He knows where he's at. Here comes a util. That's a great util. Call that out. Say top garage flash, 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 so that Betsy can push. Just to make sure that has an effect.
Minus one gas station wasn't.
But Boredom is able to take him out, and then he takes out Eloy from up top. So AMF 4 just stalled out a little bit there. Eloy just got a little infatuated with top garage. And Legion's able to hold them off for the win. Good win. Legion goes 3-0. Man, really excellent team. It's always a pleasure to cast. Love casting great teams, but I love, honestly, what I saw from both teams. Legion's just fantastic. AMF 4, excellent team. Great field, timing. Just not able to put it together tonight, but we'll see more strong things from them throughout the season. However, tonight's Legion's night. Congratulations. I'll update the scores. Thank you all for joining on this Sunday cast. I hope everybody has a great holiday week. And we will catch you next time.